Forests are probably the oldest ecosystems on Earth, without which human survival and civilization might not have been possible. The Mount Kenya and the Aberdares Mountain have an ecosystem that is very rich in biodiversity. They host national parks and forest reserves with a wide variety of flora and fauna. Mount Kenya and the Aberdares play a critical role in water catchment and forms 2 of the 5 key water towers in Kenya. Their conservation, therefore, is vital not only nationally but also of international importance. In the years gone by, intensive illegal logging, forest fires, increasing demand of fuel wood, and clearing of indigenous forests for cultivation has heavily threatened this ecosystem. This, by extension, also threatens the benefits community living in the Upper Tana Catchment enjoy from the 2 ecosystems, which include food security, livelihoods, and many other environmental services. There is therefore a need for urgent action towards rehabilitating the degraded forests as a way of habitat restoration. That is why the Upper Tana Natural Resources Management Project has put concerted effort to rehabilitate the degraded section of Mount Kenya Forest, including Nyambene Hills and Nganya Forest, and the Aberdares Forest, with an aim of re-establishing their original status for provision of environmental services. The Upper Tana Natural Resources Management Project is an 8-year Government of Kenya project jointly funded by the Government of Kenya, the International Fund of Agriculture Development, the Spanish Trust Fund, and the communities within the Upper Tana Catchment. The project implementation period is from the year 2012 to year 2020, with the goal of contributing to reduction of rural poverty in the catchment through increased sustainable food production and incomes for rural households, as well as sustainable use and management of natural resources for provision of environmental services. Through the Sustainable Forest and Agricultural Ecosystem subcomponent, the Upper Tana Natural Resources Management Project has managed to rehabilitate a total 2,513 acres of degraded forest by planting indigenous trees with a survival rate of 80% as at 31st December 2018. To achieve this, and owing to the tricky foreign terrain, the project procured 6 tractors and trailers to support forest rehabilitation initiatives. For a successful and sustainable forest rehabilitation programs, the Upper Tana Natural Resources Management Projects makes use of community members through Community Forest Association. This creates a sense of ownership within the community and makes them to be part of the conservation and protection of the forest. Further, in collaboration with key stakeholders like Kenya Forest Service, Kenya Wildlife Service, Rhino Trust and Mount Kenya Trust, the Upper Tana Natural Resources Management Project supported construction of 60 kilometers of solar-powered human-wildlife control fence along a section of Mount Kenya Forest from Toshi River to River Thingito, which has reduced the wildlife incursion to the fence by 96%. Over time, and owing to reduction of negative human activities like illegal logging and human-induced forest fires as a result of control by the fence, it is expected that the fence will allow for the regeneration of biodiversity in one of Kenya's main water sources.